Assalamu alaikum. Today we discuss about our chapter Muslim philosophy, Sufism and Muslim contribution to knowledge. Today we discuss about seventh unit Muslim contribution to natural and social science. So today our part is mathematics. Okay. So we have to start about algebra. Okay. What is the meaning of algebra? Algebra means reunion of broken part. Okay, the mathematics start from in the time of golden age. Algebra started in the time of golden age. The founder of the algebra is Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khawarizmi. Keep in mind, Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khawarizmi. He is the scholar in House of Wisdom in Baghdad. Okay, that means Baitul Hikmah in Baghdad. Okay, second one is Abul Kamil Shuja. He wrote a book of algebra accompanied with geometrical illustration and proof. Okay, Abul Kamil Ashuja. And another mathematicians are Abu al-Judd, Umar Khayyam and Sharafuddin Tusi. These three are found several solutions of the cubic equation. Okay, Abul Judd, Umar Khayyam and Sharafuddin Tusi found several solutions of cubic equation. Okay, and Umar Khayyam found a general geometric solution of cubic equation. Umar Khayyam found general geometric solution of cubic equation. So we have to discuss something about cubic equation. Okay, cubic equation. Umar Khayyam in 1038 to 1123 in Iran. Okay, in the time of Seljuk, the ruler Malik Shah. Okay, he wrote a book, The Treatise on Demonstration of Problem of Algebra. It contains the systematic solution of a cubic or third order equation. Okay, second one is Sharafuddin Tusi. He developed a novel approach to the investigation of cubic equation. So he discovered a formula for the maxima of curve. Okay, keep in mind, Tusi discovered a formula for the maxima of curve. Another one is induction. Induction introduced by Al-Kharaji in 1000. He died in 1000 and he continued to this induction continued to As-Samawal, who used it for a special case of binomial theory and property of Pascal triangle. Okay, and third one is irrational number. In 12th century, Latin translation of Al-Khawarizmi's arithmetic on the Indian numeral, and he introduced a decimal position in number system. Okay, he write a book, compendious book on calculation by the completion and balancing presented the first systematic solution of linear and quadratic equation. So this book denoted the first systematic solution of linear and quadratic equation. Okay, fourth one is spherical trigonometry. The spherical law of sines was discovered in the 10th century. It was been attributed various to. First one is Abu Mahmud Khojandi. Another one is Nasiruddin Tusi. Third one Abu Nasr Mansur. Fourth one Abul Wafa Buzjani. Okay, and Ibn Muad al-Jayyan. Ibn Muad al-Jayyan, his book is the Book of Unknown Arc of the Book of Unknown Arc of Sphere in 11th century. So okay, he introduced a general law of sine. Ibn Muad al-Jayyan introduced a general law of sine through the Book of Unknown Arc of Sphere in 11th century. Okay, and the plain law of sine was introduced by the Nasiruddin At-Tusi. Plain law of sine was introduced by Nasiruddin At-Tusi. Okay, and fifth one is negative number. Abu Kamil illustrate the role of sines. Okay, and Al-Kharaji wrote in his book Al-Fakiri that negative quantity must be counted as the term. Okay, Al-Kharaji wrote in his book Al-Fakiri that negative quantity must be counted as a term. And in 10th century, Abul Wafa al-Buzjani considered as the negative number in a book. Okay, and in 10th century, Abul Wafa al-Buzjani, who considered as the negative number in a book. Okay, and another one is double false position. Abu Kamil, who is an Egyptian mathematician, wrote a treaty, but now it lost. And he also wrote on the use of double false position. That book is known as Khattain, Kitabul Khattain. That means the book of two error. And he also explained about the balance scale diagram and explained by Al-Hassar and Ibn al-Banna. Okay, Al-Hassar and Ibn al-Banna explained the balance scale diagram. There are the both are the mathematicians in Morocco. Okay, and the other major figures are first one is Abu Hamid ibn Turk. He died in 830. He worked for quadratics. Okay, another one is Thabit ibn Qurra, 826 to 901, and Sindh ibn Ali died in 864, and Ismail al-Jazari, okay, he is in 1136 to 1206. Okay, next the major figures in the center of gravity is Abu Sahil al-Kuhil. Okay, the another figure in arithmetic is Abul Hasan al-Uqlidisi and Abdul Aziz al-Qabisi and Ibn al-Haytham. Okay, the another figure in trigonometry is Abul Rayhan al-Biruni, Ibn Mada. Okay, and in Jamshid al-Kashi in 1380 to 1429, who write a decimals and estimation of circle constant in his book. Okay, and another one is Al-Khawarizmi. He introduced a Hindu numerical system. Okay, 1 to 10 and 0. He introduced a numerical system in Arab world is Al-Khawarizmi. He introduced 1 to 10 and 0, and he also introduced the algebra and reduction and balance. Okay, in the 10th century, Al-Kharaji is the Persian mathematician, extended algebra and introduced the theory of algebraic calculus. Okay, Al-Kharaji extended the theory of algebra and he introduced the theory of algebraic calculus, and he also used the induction to prove this. Okay, he also used induction to prove this binomial theorem. Okay, and in 12th century Umar Khayyam, and in 13th century the main one is Nasiruddin at-Tusi. He is the first treaty. He write the first treaty in trigonometry as a separate mathematical discipline. He defined as the trigonometry is a separate mathematical discipline, and also sign law for the spherical triangle. Abul Usaza Buzjani and Abdul Nasser Mansur, they wrote his book about the sign law for the spherical triangle. Okay, and the another medieval Muslim mathematicians are first in 9th century Sabit bin Qurra. He invented the general formula by the amicable number could be derived. Okay, and second in 10th century Abul Hasan al-Uqlidisi. He is the Arab mathematician. He wrote earliest surviving text showing the positional use of Arabic numerals and the use of decimal instead of fraction. Okay, he used the decimal instead of fraction. And in 10th century Ibrahim ibn Sinan is the Arab geometer. Continued Archimedes' investigation of area and volume, and another one is he find tangent of circle. Okay, in 11th century Ibn Haytham, he derived the formula for sum of fourth power. Okay, using a method that is. And in 13th century Kamaluddin al-Farisi, who found the theory of conic section. to solve the optical problem, okay, who is Kamaluddin al-Farisi. And in 13th century, the Moroccan mathematicians Ibn al-Banna and Marrakushi, whose work including first computing square root, okay, second one is theory of continued fraction, third one discovery of the first new pair of amicable number, okay. These three are the work of Moroccan mathematicians. So these are the contributions of Muslim in the field of mathematics. So next class we have to discuss about the contribution in the field of astronomy. Assalamu alaikum.